Hey, it's Dr. Nikki Zeigler with the Convo Christian Talk Show. Excited to be here. Excited. If you are watching me, come on in, have a seat. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So much going on in this world, and we're grateful to be alive. We're grateful for the talk show. We're grateful for the time that God has given us, and we're intentional with the time that God has given us. We are the Convo Christian Talk Show. I'm Dr. Nikki Zeigler. I am a kingdom strategist. I am so excited to be on the Convo Christian Talk Show. We have so much going on in this world, and we're going to talk about it tonight. We have a special guest that's coming in. Can't wait to interview her. But in the meantime, in between time, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to all of our sponsors who are sponsoring the talk show. I want to talk about the Her Code. I want to talk about all the things we have planned for 2026 and 2027. And we're grateful. So I want to kick these things off. I do want to highlight our sponsors and acknowledge them, because if it weren't for our sponsors, we would not be who we are today. And so we're grateful for the sponsors that God has given us with the Convo Christian Talk Show. If you're watching me right now, go ahead and like, tag, and share. Go ahead and like, tag, and share. And one of the first sponsors I want to acknowledge is definitely Glorify Cosmetics. Let's go ahead and follow Glorify Cosmetic. The owner is Chandrika Willis. She owns Glorify Cosmetic, and we love us some Glorify Cosmetic. She have lip gloss, lipstick. She's coming out with her primer. She got a lot of things happening for this new year, and so we want to definitely acknowledge Glorify Cosmetics as a sponsor for the Convo Christian Talk Show. Another sponsor we want to talk about is the I Speak Her tote bags. It's your everyday bag. And you should get you one. All types of colors, 30 colors. You pick a bag. Go to the website, ispeakhertotes.com and get you a bag. The bag comes with everything. You can put your laptop in it, your Bible, your wallet. All these things can go inside the bag. And so we're grateful for the I Speak Her tote bags. Okay. The next sponsor we want to talk about is going to be It's All Kingdom. It's All Kingdom Leadership Conversational Game. All Kingdom Leadership Conversational Game. And we're so grateful for All Kingdom, because this is a conversational card game that you can play that helps you to be accountable for your business, for your family. We even got relationship conversations with the It's All Kingdom All Kingdom leadership conversational game. And so we're grateful for that particular game. That's another sponsor of ours. And then I also want to talk about the Dear Little Girl in Me anthology. If you're ready to write and tell your story as a little girl, the Dear Little Girl in Me, it is an anthology for women who have overcame that dear little girl. And so it is a sponsor of the Convo Christian Talk Show and the Her Convo Talk Show. So we definitely want to talk about the Dear Little Girl in Me. And then last but not least is the Herpreneur Publishing, for those who are ready to write your own book. You ready to write your own book? The Herpreneur Publishing, Bold Voices, Real Stories, and Kingdom Impact is the Herpreneur Publishing. That's one of our sponsors. And so we're grateful for the Herpreneur sponsors. And so, guys, don't forget, come on, let's talk about my new book that's coming out. It's called Sell Kingdom Like Crazy Every Second. That book comes out in August. And I'm so grateful. I'll be launching this book at the Her Code Experience in Atlanta. Some people have already pre-ordered. Get you a copy, especially for those Christian or kingdom people who struggle with sales. I've been selling for 25 long years. And so we want to help you to believe in the vision that God has given you. And so we're grateful. We're excited about the Convo Christian Talk Show. I'm so excited. It's our 6th year with this talk show. We have interviewed a plethora of major people. We just signed a major contract with Ray Cool and Amazon Fire. And so that's 350,000 households that we're connected to. So go ahead and watch us on Roku. Go ahead and watch us on Spotify. We're all over the world. And so we're grateful today. And so my guests have came in. I'm going to bring her in. I want to definitely acknowledge Lady Jewel Tankard. Hey, beautiful.
Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
beautiful. You so beautiful.
Oh, you so sweet. So are you. And I'm loving that red, girl. It's everything.
Thank Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to have you on the talk show. Of course, I've been knowing you for a long, long time. I did the marketing for your husband years and
Right,
years and years and years and years ago.
girl. I love it. I
Man,
love it.
when I tell y'all the tankers is the truth, Ben came and got me in Montgomery and brought me to your house years ago. And I
Mm.
mean, this man, he's so color coordinated. I don't even want to know what color y'all got this time. When I met him, y'all had the orange plane, the orange truck. Y'all had all things on. Y'all had that long limousine in the front of y'all house.
Love it, girl. You listen. You a day oneer. You a day oneer.
I am a day oneer.
Listen. Oh,
Yes. And so
Lord.
I think when I met you, you was selling like the fajas and you was just getting
Mhm.
into e-commerce marketing or something. And
Mhm.
you know, you was when I met you, was so determined. You always been determined since day one.
Yeah.
And so to see how far you've came on Lady Jewel, it's just amazing. And I'm
Yeah.
so honored to know you. I had a chance to see you at Dr. Cindy Trim and we
Yeah.
reconnected. And so, you know, you have a lot going on. I want to talk about what you got going on because I need people to understand what God is taking you in this next level. You have always been a wealthy woman. You always have poured back into women the importance of wealth, and you're still doing it to this day.
Wow.
So I want to talk about what you have going on with this trading and oh my God, tell what else you're not doing. You always doing innovate. You are I call you a disruptor. I call you a trailblazer because you have
Amen.
trailblazed a lot of people into their new season. So let's talk about what you got going on.
Absolutely. I just want to say thank you so much, Nikki, for even, inviting me on here. I'm honored. And I want to say I'm super proud of you for, what you're doing because you're continuing to create amazing content that makes impact in people's lives. And, it's the hair and the glasses and the leopard. It's all the things for me. You bring it. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. I mean, I think we're in an amazing time in the world. And I think that for people that are ready to really just pre-decide that they're going to be hugely successful, wildly wealthy, this is the time to do it. The first trillionaire was just announced within the last 7 days, Elon Musk. And regardless of how you feel about him, it definitely speaks to the fact that there are more transfers and transactions and business happening, and particularly because of AI than ever before. So this is
Yes.
like the perfect storm. People are becoming wealthier much, much, much faster and much earlier. And so it's just a matter of being willing to unlearn some things and then relearn some things, right? Because the way that people used to have success or build wealth looks totally different. And so I tell people you just have to stay a student because if you keep trying to run the same play and not getting the results, it lets you know you got to do something different. And wealth is
Mhm.
not it doesn't come through hard work. It doesn't come through labor. It really is about strategy and just being willing to say
Mm.
and try some new things, and you'll look up and find yourself living your dream.
So you're tapping into trade. Well, not tapping, you're doing trading. I'm saying tap. You're doing trading. Let's talk about what made you decide to tap into trading.
So I got introduced to trading foreign currency and cryptocurrency in 2017. And the gentleman at the time that owned the company, and I was like the only Black girl, me and another sister friend of mine, and it was all very, very, very white, very male dominated. And he was
Mhm.
a billionaire. Well, at the time, he was probably worth a couple 100 million. And he kept saying, "Jewel, just buy Bitcoin, learn how to trade the markets." And trading was so foreign to me, Nikki. I felt like it was so over my head. I felt like, can I ever understand this? Can I ever grasp this? This is really beyond anything that I even comprehend. But I was just determined. And he told me to start buying Bitcoin. And I started buying Bitcoin, girl, when it was $3,500 a coin. And I just kept buying and buying and buying. He started saying buy Ethereum and buy an XRP. And next thing I knew, I was blessed to build a multiple $1 million portfolio just in crypto alone. And then I moved a lot of that profit over to real estate. So now I own a significant multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio, and I'm helping other people do that. So there are two main things where my focus is one, teaching people how to trade foreign currency. That's and my baby is gold. I like to trade gold, and then sometimes we'll trade some other pairs like Great Britain pound and USD, and maybe sometimes we'll trade some euro and USD. But we have a team of traders that are phenomenal, and literally that portion of my business, there's no monthly fee for that at all. You just come in, and whatever you deposit in the account is what you trade. And we tell people, deposit $500, $1,000, something like that on average. And we're getting amazing results. And then teaching people how to invest in real estate so that they can start, having properties that they buy and hold where they have tenants cash flowing every single month.
My God.
Yeah.
Wow. And I love that.
We gotta have another conversation. We gotta have another conversation because you gotta see this. You gotta see it.
Yeah, and I want my community. I don't know if you know, but I own the Herpreneur Network. We got a lot of women that's in this network. Wow. And so I would love for you to come in and speak to our ladies about this because they're ready. And the women who God has given me are seasoned women. They're like, okay, I done retired. I done did this 40-year, 20-year, 30-year career. Now what's next for me? What does my next look like? Well, this is your next. This is your next. And you got to be around people like Lady Jewel, who can help you to tap into what's next for your life that will last. That 9 to 5, that 9 to 5 ain't doing it right now, baby. Listen. No. It's just not. So you got to put some other resources.
And we don't want them to go back to a job. You want to use the left side of the brain, the right side of the brain, because it's so empowering when you can look at a chart like this. I can look at this chart and I'm not 100% accurate. Nobody really knows what the market's doing. And of course, if you look at this looks so confusing, right? It looks so much like, what the heck? But we're going to teach you the market can only go two ways, up or down, right? And we make money going up on the buy and we make money going down on the sell.
Oh my God. My daughter, Kanaya, she's 23 years old and she's trading. She's trading. She made $6,000 last week in like 4 days. What? So I need to connect. Yeah. She's only 23. When I say she's doing it, she's doing it. And she has a following of 200 people that's following her. And I'm like, baby. So Julie, I got to connect you to my baby. I mean, she loves.
Please.
She's ready.
Oh my God. That is amazing. Oh, that is amazing. I wonder what broker is she with?
I don't know, but I'm gonna connect you and y'all do what y'all do. Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. But I just, it was so funny because you and I was on the phone. When you said trading, I said, oh my God, Kanaya, we on Clubhouse heavy. We on Clubhouse every day. I never left Clubhouse. I'm still making money on Clubhouse. Yes. Wow. 6 figures on Clubhouse. Yes, ma'am. And so she was just in business checking this morning talking about trading. And I'm looking like 23 years old and she's cashing out. She is cashing out at 23. So just imagine 33, 43, 53. But once again, I love what you said. You went into an unknown room and you tried it. You met new people. You know what I'm saying? You don't mind, knocking down the doors and say, I'm the only Black girl in here, but let's go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, like seriously. And that really has to be the sentiment that I am ready to come and take everything that God has for me. I'm ready to go everywhere that he has for me. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to ask questions. Staying inquisitive is a powerful, powerful, powerful thing. You got to stay inquisitive, and you'll look up, and like I said, you'll be living your dream and making more money than what you've ever dreamed for yourself, and looking up and realizing that transfers are not once a week. They're really meant. We should be making transfers every day.
Oh my God.
We should be literally making money every day. There's a scripture in the Bible that says that God has a daily portion for us.
Ooh.
A daily portion.
Come on now.
You know, and so now it's just about saying, okay, Lord, give me the strategy. And so the
Mm,
key is to get with the people that have the answer, right? So there's some people talking about how high gas prices are, and there are other people talking about how they're investing in Exxon oil and getting paid dividends every quarter from Exxon oil. So even though oil prices may up, gas prices are up because they're an investor, their money is being multiplied regardless of what's happening. And this is what I'm telling people: you have to become an investor. You need to have, hey, Josephine, people on here saying, I'm ready, I'm ready. That you have to have people in your life that challenge your current way of thinking.
mm,
You got to challenge your current way of thinking. They got to challenge your current way of doing things, right? You got to be around people that when you talk to them, your faith is enlarged.
mm.
United to say, I got to go further, I got to go faster. And you got to hang around people to make you reset your standard. Like some people are like, oh, I'm good here. But then you get around some people like, oh, I'm not good here. There's so much more. And now I got to go after it.
And I talk about this all the time in my network. I tell them, you cannot be the smartest thing in the room. You can't. You can't. It's impossible. And you got whatever you're strong at, get around somebody, whatever you're strong at, you master that. But whatever you're weak at, you'll be around people who's strong in that area that can make you balance it out. You got
That's
to do it.
you
You
got
don't
to.
know everything. You don't. It's impossible to know everything.
Nope, 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 nope,
My
nope.
God, today. So I got to ask you, I got to do my game. I got to do my game because I know we don't have a lot of time. But Lord Jesus, I'm so glad you're here today. My
Yes.
question today, let me make sure I got this right. What is your top 10 books? Your
Top 10
top
book.
10.
Okay, so my book, Millionaire's Lifestyle. Okay. Millionaire's Lifestyle. Uh,
Okay.
and then also Rich Dad Poor Dad, Atomic Habits, Be Obsessed or Be Average.
Ooh.
That's Grant Cardone. That one. Rich Woman by Kim Kiyosaki. Um, that's a really good one. The Richest Man in Babylon. Be Obsessed or Be Average, Grant Cardone. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich Woman by Kim Kiyosaki. And the 10X Rule. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know
Uh-huh.
what just happened. That's weird. My phone. Okay, let me
Yeah,
see.
I can see.
You can still see me.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So yeah, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the 10X Rule. Yeah, so those are some of my faves.
So how do you feel when people say, you can't have one mentor, one coach? How do you feel about that? How many coaches do you have?
So I have three main mentors in my life. Kim Kiyosaki is a good friend of mine and a mentor. She did the forward on one of my books. And then I have another gentleman actually in the trading community, Lawrence Young. Um, and then another gentleman by the name of Kenny Lloyd. So those are my three main ones that I talk to on a regular basis, I would say, for sure. But yeah, I think you can have several mentors. I think the
Mhm.
key is to make sure that they don't have contradictory messages. Um,
That's good.
yeah, I think just make sure they don't have contradictory messages. But I think having several mentors is very much in order all day.
So you're this first lady or pastor's wife. How
Yes.
do you balance it all? I mean, you got Ben, you got the kids, you got a lot.
Yeah.
How do you balance it all, Jewel?
It's such a great question. So I believe that balance is kind of a figment of the imagination. I don't think it's
Yep.
really anything really achievable for overachievers. But what I've done too is I've been blessed to have an amazing team. So I have a domestic team that helps with managing all of our homes. Because we have a home here in Detroit, which is where I'm at right now. We have a home in Nashville, Tennessee, and then we have a home in Florida. And so I have a team for that. I have a housekeeper. I have a house manager. And then I have a personal assistant. I have a personal assistant, but I got to get another one. And then I've got a chief operating of operations. She's amazing with just keeping all my entities together. I've got a great bookkeeping team, accounting team. and then contracting team for my real estate, then my trading team. So really, I think the key to success is knowing when to hire, because if you have the whole Black woman syndrome that you feel like you got to do the laundry, you got to cook, you got to pick up the kids, you got to drop up the kids, you got to vacuum, you're going to be wore out. Right. And so you have to learn how to say, and you have to teach people, sometimes even teaching your husband, hey, no, we're going to get a housekeeper. I'm bringing in a housekeeper because I'm not cleaning the house like I used to. I want to move from labor to brilliance. Right. It's better to use time to create, to think, and execute than me sitting here wiping, doing laundry and things like that. So I think the key for anybody, if you're going to scale, because none of us can take ourselves to the next level. I can have a mentor that tells me do 1, 2, 3, but if I'm too tired to read at night, or if I'm too tired to study, or if I'm too tired to learn something new, then that means that I really need to get a team in place so that I can get the support that I need, so that I can stay clear and open to be able to create. I have a legal team now. So I pretty much been blessed to have a team for every area of my life. And like I said, I need to hire a personal assistant right now. Someone that can kind of track with me. The girl that I have, she's a sweetheart, but just not quite fast enough. So I think that's what I would tell anybody. And if you say you can't afford to hire someone, you don't have to hire everybody at the same time, but you can't afford not to, because you won't be able to scale. And God does not want us to live our lives tired. He doesn't want every day at 7, girl, how you, girl, I'm tired. No, that's not how you're supposed to live. One of the companies that I'm launching right now, Nikki, too, is an anti-aging company. And basically, I take anti-aging peptides, which is amazing. They help to produce collagen. They keep your skin beautiful, glowing. It improves your muscle mass, how your body metabolizes. You lose weight. Mental function, clarity, cognitive function, clear, builds muscle, but all the things that you lose as you get older, those peptides do. They put it back into your body. So you start to look and feel like, oh my gosh, it's given 28, right? So I'm starting that company because I've been on anti-aging peptides for 2 years, but my thing is I want people to feel really good and I want them to look really good.
So when does that launches?
July 1st. I'll invite you to the launch. It's going to be July 10th in Houston, Texas, and my business partner's his estate. So I would love to have you come if you're available.
I'm coming. I'm putting it on my calendar right now. This is going to be awesome, especially for my community. You have to know your demographic. My community, we all about stimulating and keeping things evolving within our bodies. And we're business women, so we have to keep that going. I do have to ask you this question. What are some keys to building a strong family culture in today's world?
That is so good. When the children are at home, I feel like it was a lot easier to have connective tissue. Coming in, going out, let's have dinner, let's have breakfast, let's jump in the car and go horseback riding. But when they became adults, I was like, this is weird. I enjoyed them being gone, but I also felt like we lost some of the connective tissue that we had when they were home. And I was like, okay. So we started a family chat. It's been many years now, which really helped. We kind of check in every day. I drop scriptures in there. I pray. Somebody else might drop something. I just did this. I just did that, which helped a lot. And I think you just have to get really intentional about time spent. We have Cyrene now that lives in LA. We have Marcus that lives in Houston. Brooklyn and Britt and Ben are in Nashville, very close to us. So it's a little bit easier to get together with them. And then, because everyone's entrepreneurs and, ripping.
You created them on the show. I mean, we all knew when we watched it. And that was one of my favorite shows. Lord, I hope y'all could have brought the show back.
Thank you.
We had fun. I mean, it was just a good show. It was just a good show. It wasn't a show where somebody would beat each other down or belittle. It was a real good family show. And I'm like, man, I hate y'all not doing no more. But I just knew when I said, them kids are entrepreneurs. You wouldn't have had it no other way, don't you? Like you birthed out entrepreneurs.
Oh no, I wouldn't have. And it's interesting because my daughter just went through a really hard life experience. She was prepared to be married after 10 years, meeting her fiance at Howard. And he went off and just did something real crazy at his bachelor party in Paris that she canceled the wedding, and she just left DC and moved to LA, and she was crying and, all the things. And I said, listen, what you're not going to do, stay here. And now she's thriving and just doing a lot. She just literally moved to LA 2 weeks ago. I said, go after your dreams. If you're going to cancel the wedding, give her a right to do that. I said, but now what you're not going to do is stay in grief. You're going to make a decision that I'm turning the page. We had a good life. It's over. Now let me go and become the woman that I've always dreamed about.
Right.
And so just, making sure the children had tough skin is so important, because you got to have tough skin. And so I would say, to answer your question, we're intentional about scheduling time. Okay, we'll fly to Houston. Okay, Marcus, like I got to do the Houston launch. So I'm like, okay, well, let me go in a day early so that I can spend time with him and the children. And then, so just having to be really intentional about that calendar. And then, of course, holidays, trying to make sure that the holidays that you may not be able to spend time with all the children or all the family. Like I just left meeting with my cousins because I'm helping them buy a condo here. So we went and looked at condos. So whether it's children or cousins, uncles, aunts, I think it all takes a lot of intentionality in today's time. And you just got to be willing to, it has to be important to you. If it's important to you, it has to be important to somebody in the family. There's always going to be a leader, right?
Right.
There's always going to be somebody that says, well, I don't get along with this one. I don't get along with that. You just say, no, we love each other. And you just have to keep fostering love and fostering connection and connectivity and dinners and barbecues. And I think it's so important.
That is very important. Men and women feel called by God, but struggle with confidence. What will you say to a woman who knows she has an assignment, but she is afraid to step out?
Ooh. So she knows she has an assignment, but she's afraid to step out.
Because she's struggling with confidence.
And she struggles with confidence. There's a book called Build Your Confidence. But one of the things that you can do every day, I'm not kidding. Every day I write down, and I have my journal right here, and you can see. Every day I'm rewriting the same things. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. Wealthiest Black woman in America. I'm loving. I'm valuable. I'm favored. I'm powerful. I'm equipped. I'm empowered. In Jesus' name. God, I thank you, Lord. I'm living my best life. God, I think, like, literally, I say these affirmations every day, because even though I'm a confident person, confidence is something that has to continue to be built. Consciously, there's so many messages that come across our TV, radio, satellite, news that can come to try to chip away at your confidence, to tell you that you're not enough. So many times I'll say in a day, several times, I'm safe. I'm protected. I'm loved. I'm desired. I'm irresistible to the best that life has to offer. And so you have to start saying those things, because subconsciously, and then write it down, because subconsciously it's going to start getting into your ears. If it gets into your ears and gets out of your mouth, it goes in your heart. Out of the abundance of the heart, you live.
Oh my God, that is awesome. Wow. Your family allowed the world to see both the success and your struggles on reality TV, right? Looking back, what was the greatest blessing that came from being so transparent on the show?
Being transparent on the show, the first season was very challenging for me. Ben did really well with being vulnerable. I did not. I really was challenged in that area. But by the second season, I started to realize it's not people always saying the best of times, the best part of you, but ministry is really when they can see, oh, she is pissed.
Right, she mad.
Or, oh my gosh, she is really sad. Or, oh my gosh, she is really having a hard time with this. And so reality TV actually ended up being a blessing to our family, and me in particularly, personally, I would say, because that's when I kind of realized that, you know what? You don't have to have this illusion of perfection. It's not, first of all, it's not real because you are not perfect. I am not perfect. There's only one perfect one. And so I think that it helped me because the producers would tell me often, like, Jewel, if you don't allow us to get in your heart, if you keep putting up a fence when you hit a real emotion that's not good, then people don't have an opportunity to see all the layers.
Mm-hmm.
If you love God doesn't mean you don't have issues. And
Right.
the more they continue to say that, and then people stopping me and saying, girl, when you was crying about your sister, child, and it was all the testimonies that made me
Mm-hmm.
say, Jewel, it's okay to be your authentic self, to live out whatever that emotion is. And if it's good, that's great. But if it's not, that's great too.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
I prayed for y'all when you guys decided to do the show. I prayed because it has been a cycle of relationships, marriages don't last. I don't know if you remember that time when, as people come, and honestly, it was the truth though, because if you look at like everybody broke up. Like it's like it was some kind of, people say it was like a witchcraft or something, which I don't believe in that crap at all. But
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
y'all to still be together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, but everybody and mama know how much Ben loves
Yeah.
Jewel. Like you can just,
My
when you
baby.
watch the show, or even if you see y'all in public,
Yeah.
he loves his wife.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. 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 You know what I'm saying? So for me, I told my girlfriends, I said, yeah, I'm kind of scared of them to get on the show, but the love they have is just so genuine and transparent. So I
Mhm.
knew it was gonna be good, but then the back of your head, you're like, okay, please, Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So did they ever come up? Did you ever think about that? Like, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, obviously we, had seen all the things and heard all the things and we're like, well, but I think we just decided that we were going to double up on family meetings. That we remember while we were doing the show, to be able to show a real Black family, that loved God, loved each other, but still had real issues and were imperfect people serving a perfect God. So I think the foundation of us going into the show was really helpful. And we did have a lot of family meetings after, like, hey, Ben, you still got to get along with your sisters. Or, Brooklyn, you got to watch how you talk to your little sister. I mean, so we had a lot of family meetings because we were determined that we still wanted us to be a family after. And
Yeah,
if there was going to be a breach, not because of cameras.
that part. Wow.
So,
So last question, because I know you gotta go. What is in your purse?
yeah. First of all, I love all your purses. Let's be clear. And thank you for my beautiful purse too. I
You're
think it's
welcome.
amazing. What's in my purse? Wallet, credit cards, makeup, lip gloss, lash glue, eyeliner, Kleenex, shea butter,
Okay.
perfume.
Okay. Because I do that game because I be wanting to know. Because my spiritual mom, Dr. Connie, she was like, yeah, I got some mentors in my purse. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like, I think one of my guests said, I have nothing but receipts in my purse. That's all she carries. She's like, I don't know why I got this fetish with receipts. You know,
Ooh,
so we always ask people like, what's a typical purse for a jewel tanker? And so you got the basic stuff that most women have in their
mhm.
purses.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
my brush, and I got some brushes and some gel.
Okay. Got to have that gel, baby. Got to keep it. Look, got to keep it to the same.
Girl, you already know.
So July 10th is the birth of your new brand. And
Yes.
so what ages are the women who will be purchasing this brand?
It's 40 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have some 30s that are getting on peptides too, but I would say the majority are 40 because I think that's when women start saying, "Oh, I notice a little difference there, here, there." And what I tell women is that scientifically, they are now considering aging as a disease.
Mm-hmm.
The only people that are aging are the people that don't know about peptides because what peptides do, which is different from a vitamin supplement or vitamin liquid, okay? Peptide is an injection. You can literally give it to yourself if you want.
Mm-hmm.
And it usually
Is it kind of like Wegovy, or is it kind of like no?
No. So if you've ever heard of NAD is one of the.
I take it every week.
Okay, so are you doing the liquid or the capsule?
I have a shot.
Oh, you're taking the shot, like injection shot? Oh, dope. Huh?
I just took it last night. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So how long have you been on NAD?
I only been on it for 3 months.
Girl, that is amazing. Oh, okay. So can you tell a difference yet?
Yes. I can tell the difference.
Okay, so what's the big difference you can tell?
For me, it's my energy.
Yes.
My energy. I have really big, because normally, girl, I go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm that one. But I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm a morning person. So now it's starting to kind of balance out. I have a lot of good energy now, positive. Yeah. I inject it every week. I do the injection. You're proud? Okay.
I think that's one of the best things that because NAD is something you lose every single year.
And see, I didn't know anything about it until my doctor told me about it. So I've been taking it.
Oh yeah, it reverses it. It reverses aging on a cellular level by 15 years. And in a year, you will look 15 years younger.
Oh my God.
And then you got to get on glutathione.
Okay.
You get that from us. Glutathione. You can get on, you need to do BPC and GHA. That helps with collagen production and helps with your muscle mass. It helps with what I like about a lot of these is they reset your metabolism. So your body
get you. You know, I got this big conference coming up in Atlanta, August the 13th. I need to get you on the stage because all these women that's coming, they're your demographics.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I will give you the microphone where you can go to work and then bring it.
Yes, honey.
Go ahead and sign up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We like action. But yeah, I've been taking it. It's been, I can feel it.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. That is amazing.
I'm doing that and I'm doing the Wegovy.
Yeah, there's about 6 other peptides that will change your life.
Yeah, I got to get into it. Well, I'm coming July 10th, so you already know. Listen, I'm coming.
Yes. Put me, you, and your daughter in a group text too.
Yes, I promise you. As soon as we get off.
Because I want to get you. I want to get on a Zoom with you and her to show you some things where this trading is concerned.
Okay, I'm gonna text her as soon as we get off, and then we'll take it from there. But I appreciate you. I know you got to go. I'm gonna hold what I said I was gonna do. I appreciate everything. You stopping by. You welcome to come back anytime. Definitely gonna call you about coming on the stage at the Herco because I feel like what you have is definitely gonna take people to another level. And then we'll take it from there. Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you, girl. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, Jewel. Guys, listen. That was Jewel Tankard. She came through and she promised. Listen, how many have enjoyed the show? Wasn't this not a good show, y'all? Listen, we got to have the right people at the table that can take you to the next level. You got to have the right people at the table that can take you to the next level. And I'm so grateful that she came through. Multi-millionaire Jewel Tankard. I was her husband publicist for years. And good people, great energy, great laughter, great fun, just down to earth, good people. And so if you enjoyed the show, go ahead and put some fire in the chat. Listen, we're going to get on the phone with Jewel and we're definitely going to get her to the Herco. How many want to meet her in person? Ben Tankard is her husband. He's an amazing gospel jazz artist, Ben Tankard. Mr. Ben, I call him. And so we're grateful for you guys hanging out with me, just enjoying the conversation. You know, we got to have the right people in the room that can take us to the next level. And she definitely can do that. With that being said, I appreciate the time. Thank you for stopping through. Takima, take me away. You guys have a great night. And I'll see y'all next Wednesday on the Convo Christian Talk Show with your girl, Dr.Nikki Zeigler. Y'all be blessed. See y'all next time. Bye, y'all. Take care. Bye, y'all. See y'all soon.